at the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Good morning.
Morning.
Merry Christmas Eve. Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what's happening.
Yes. How you guys doing out there? We are together again.
Yay.
So close.
So awkwardly close.
God, it's just.
I'm glad we're only doing 2 of these this week.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons. The cons are, of course, is like
Plenty.
there's a lot because there's just space, but there's
Yeah.
and because this is blocking my ear to hear you is awkward. I have to be on this side in order to hear you at all, but your keyboard's over here. I don't have half the overlays and stuff, but the pros.
I'm waiting for these. What? Yeah, exactly. But we're still are bringing in the Christmas cheer. Richard got Christy hooked up Richard with a Christmas mug.
Johnny's wife is all about the mugs, and every mug has a story. And she was upset this morning because Johnny didn't grab it. Johnny, no, you tried to give her a non-Christmas mug, which was unacceptable.
Yeah.
So I got a Christmas mug, and Johnny grabbed his bread mug, which Christy and I fixed.
Now it's Christmas. Oh, and I love.
You already smeared. Oh, you're such a Grinch. Good Lord. Well, it's great to have
Christmas.
you all. It's gingerbread. Gingerbread. It looks like an apostrophe now. Great to see you all. We are here, of course, for Rosalía. This is
Part
LUX.
3.
Part 3. I need to give you some information up front. There is no way that this particular reaction is going to stay on YouTube in its full version. 3 of these songs will absolutely be blocked globally. We've done multiple tests. We tried to get around it. There's no way around it, at least for our channel. So if you're here live, great. Enjoy it. If you're coming back to rewatch, or for those of you just joining now when you're watching the replay, there will be a link in the first pinned in the comments below that will take you to our Patreon page that will have the full version.
Yes, and also if we get kicked off for any reason,
Which is
for copyright reasons, please avenge our deaths and re-click on the link, and we'll get back going. But
Yes.
yeah, make sure you keep watching us.
Avenge our deaths. We'll start a new live, so look for that, and then we'll pick up wherever we left off, and hopefully there's no strikes or anything dire that takes place. So we're just going for it. We love this album.
We do.
Way too much
It's worth
to
the
skip
fight.
out on
It's
this.
worth the fight.
It's exactly right. So before we begin,
Yes, please hit like and subscribe, ring that bell, so you always know what is going on with the Throga channel.
all right, so the first song is called Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh,
Very nice. Let me pull this up. And I have to cover even that we're not allowed to look at. We can only look at the it just won't work.
it's a great album. I can see how it's highly protected.
It is. Fair enough.
It's really one of my favorites. I love it so much.
We've had several comments, people, thanking us for introducing this to them, which is like, that's the highest compliment for us. I feel like we're doing some good with the channel every once in a while when that happens.
The detail, the care, the creativity,
yeah,
the adventurousness that's gone into the making of this album, just next level.
Brilliant. All right, let's get going. We got 200 of you here. I'm hitting play.
Let's do it.
Mi luz la prenderé con el Rolls Royce que quema
so
¿Y qué
dry.
más da si te tengo a ti? No necesito nada más. Sauvignon Blanc a tu lado, mi futuro será dorado. Ya no tengo miedo del pasado, está en el fondo de mi copa de Sauvignon Blanc.
It's like, you know, having a great title is like so key to a great song, and that just Sauvignon Blanc just rolls right off the tongue. It makes a great hook.
Oh, when she says it.
Blanc. Yeah, I mean when she says it, especially.
Not so much when I were.
It just
if I were to
flows
say it.
so well. I love the vibe of this one. It's again, I love that there's always a rawness to what she does, and I like that the vocals are pretty dry. I love the piano that they're using. It's sort of like got upright, you know, kind
Yeah,
of.
it's not
not
like
overly
a rich
perfected.
grand.
It's not a huge, rich grand, and the way it's played too. It's not to the click. It's got a nice flow to it. It's just everything has a very natural feel. When that's called for, then when she does the electronic stuff, that's obviously got more of a mechanical feel. But
Right.
when those two are combined, it's always cool.
And when we refer to, both of us talked about her voice already, talked about it being dry. So what that means, in case it's misinterpreted, it's not like a negative term. It's just
The way it's mixed,
an intentional lack of
reverb, or
reverb
echo.
and delay, echo, exactly. So it's like you're in a dead space. Like
It gives more of an intimate
yes, very
sound to it. It's like
intimate.
you're right with somebody, you know, and they're singing right to you.
And this only generally works with singers with a quality tone and a great delivery. Otherwise, you kind of want to mask it. There's a lot of voices you're like, let's add more reverb or too much delay or something just to kind of
Give it a gloss.
give it a gloss. It can help make the mix, and sometimes stylistically, even with a great voice, that is what you want. But I love that she kept this super, super dry. Back it up 5 seconds here.
Sauvignon Blanc. I mean, just
Yeah.
great.
En mi copa de Sauvignon Blanc.
Very organic is a good word, yes.
A mi Dios escucharé mis chimichú, yo las tiraré. Mi porcelana la dejaré caer y regalaré mi piano de pared. Estoy bien si estás tú.
That's why they chose an upright piano. Built baked right into the lyric.
Yeah.
Si hoy estás tú. Yo beberé Sauvignon Blanc a tu lado. Mi futuro será dorado. Ya no tengo miedo del pasado. En el fondo es un dios. En mi Sauvignon Blanc a tu lado. Mi futuro sé bien que será
Wow. I hope you don't mind. I want to play that last part again. Yeah, so here's a...
That's really cool. Because she was doing. Yeah, and then she does that little seventh there. Very beatly.
So, but this is an example where she has a great hook. And a lot of the songs we've heard aren't like pop nurtured hooks in a sense, in a traditional form. This has a great earworm that's there, da 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 da, right? But then because the chords underneath it are interesting, it just makes it just levels up intellectually, musically, spiritually. Like it just has something that's just elevates the piece.
I've talked about this before, the importance of chords. So legally speaking, when you talk about what constitutes a song, it's lyrics and melody. So if you were to,
Right.
you know, get sued for plagiarism or, like writing credits or something.
That's how they define it.
Yeah, they were like, okay, who wrote the lyrics? Who wrote the melody? So, and to me, the chords they're the unsung hero. They can do so much, and in that case, you can take the same melody, da 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 da. That has a certain feeling to it, but you can take the same exact melody, change the chords, da 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 da. So by the time we get to that third chord that changes, the relationship between the harmony that's going on and the melody gives it a different feel. So it completely changes the mood. So
great example.
There's that.
Yeah. And I want to hear these last little runs and everything.
Yeah,
she's
I love
doing,
it. I love it.
With a fair amount of air pressure too, so that takes more skill as well.
Ser adorado, ya no tengo miedo del pasado. En el fondo es un dios en mi Sauvignon Blanc. A tu lado, mi futuro, sé bien que será dorado.
Oh, that precision.
It's precision, but it's got this little edge and this little like indie rawness to it, where it's
Mind.
perfect, but it's not perfect. Which
Imperfectly perfect.
there you go.
Someone might say.
Yeah, but that's what gives it the. I mean, there's something about a pristine perfection which is like impressive, and there's an appeal to it. But what brings it back down to earth is that human quality. And I'm not saying she's not capable of making it perfect.
No,
but there's just that's what gives her like that little edge that a normal like sort of operatic based singer wouldn't necessarily have. They kind of are removed from the rest of us, and it's like a little bit too elevated. And she has that quality as well. But she connects with the audience so well.
But if she did that run and it just sounded like you were playing it on a keyed instrument.
And turn that. Oh, is it not on?
It's on. No, it's on.
Oh, okay. Here.
I don't play
Turn it up
piano.
a little bit. There we go.
All right, what's the example? What key are we in?
We're in A flat.
Oh, that's such a.
I got
Does
it.
it
So
have
it's
to
like
be A flat? Space. Personal space.
Sorry.
So, my point is that if a piano, you obviously dialed into that frequency, one string at a time is being hammered, right? With the voice, like a violin, it has finesse in between. So if she sang it as if it was dialed in like you're playing on the piano, it would feel sterile. It would take some of the life out of it. And so those imperfections is what makes it perfect. That gives it the human element.
Yeah, and it's like tonally she creates that too, because there's like a little quiver to her voice, and I don't know. It's just, she's freaking cool is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So
I think we had some coffees.
We sure did. We sure did. Yeah. So before the show started, Gaia actually bought 5 coffees. And she said, "Merry Christmas to you all."
Merry Christmas, Gaia.
And she said, "Stay warm, Richard," because Richard is acclimated to the Florida sun, even though he spent the first how many decades here in New York where it's cold.
Never happened.
How quickly they forget.
Thank you, Gaia.
But thank you, Gaia. And someone bought 5 coffees right before the show started. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Chris bought 2 coffees. She says, "Bah humbug." I don't know who that's aimed at.
I can't imagine who that might be towards. And thank you very much for the coffees and the super chats or anything that comes in, even after this live stream. That those donations are going towards us seeing Rosalía live. We have tickets to see her in Orlando next year. Looking forward to that.
Heck yeah.
Can't wait to talk about that one as well. All right, so
it'd be great to see that side of her artistry too, because right now she's
on the
a
sound.
picture.
Yeah.
We've seen a couple of videos, but to see the live performance.
But we'll be listening to watching more of her videos between now and then, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's your reminder to hit like and subscribe so you're alerted as to when that happens. Yeah. All right, next song. Jeannie, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, in the chat, this is one of the ones that was not released in the digital form and only in the vinyl version. And also why it's going to be blocked globally. So if you're just joining us, hopefully the live stream doesn't cut out. If it does, just refresh back on the Throga page. We'll come back. And at the end of the day, it's going to end up being cut out of this most likely, and then we will have it on Patreon, so you will be able to watch it there. The link will be in the comments when that time comes. All right, here we go. And we don't have lyrics for this one, so if anybody knows the general content, oh, it's in French. God, it's just amazing. All right, pause it again for copyright purposes. We have to disrupt this to minimize chances of the live stream being hit. I'll back it up a little bit. This is wild. That it just sounds like the ocean is like bubbling up. Something's boiling from underneath with those low rumbles. And I wasn't sure where that was going to go or where it's going to go. With that floating top line. It just has this just legato flow to it. The intimacy is still present. And it just, how does it make you just hold it? Just, for me, I'm just like holding my breath.
There's an anticipatory quality to it.
Ooh.
I just love, I don't know her writing process or like her creative process, but in my mind, I just have this image of her just like in this small little room. The whole outside world is just completely closed out, and she's just doing everything based on her own taste in the moment. Just like every note is just like, yeah, that feels good, that part feels good, that feels good, that just like it makes her feel creatively satisfied, as opposed to any sort of thought, which there's nothing wrong with this, and this is an art form as well, the thought of like what are people gonna like, you know, and like how is this going to appeal, and is this going to be commercial and all that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that, and but there's something really just refreshing about an artist that, at least from my perspective, listening in, what it sounds like to me is somebody that just is, everything is based on her own feeling. And that's really tough to do, because it's tough not to just stay that present and everything is based off of your feeling, because you can kind of forget that as a creator. You can really get in other people's head, you know, like, you know, just certain to consider what other people are going to like. And when you can just stay like true to your own, whatever you call it, you know, your
instincts,
own muse,
emotion. Yeah, there's.
I don't know if that made any sense, but it's just like
it does. She's allowing her limbic system.
Just as a culture, we're like we're taught to like it's about what other people are going to like, and to get that, you know, that
dopamine hit of like, oh, I'm approved.
Acceptance.
Yeah, she's looking for. We as humans we're conditioned to receive approval in all of our life choices.
Yeah, and
to push back on that is just.
Yeah, so where it's all about, the whole process is just about what do I like, and that's what comes across when I hear her stuff, and that's why one of the reasons why I like it so much.
Yeah, just absolute respect. All right, backed it up here a little bit.
I just never know what's coming next, and that's what it should be about. I feel like there's just, man, it brings me to life.
You know, as we're listening to her, one of the things I reflect on as well is one of the reasons, I should say, that makes this so rare is that she's one of the few artists. I'm trying to turn this off. There we go. She's one of the few artists that can execute what you were just talking about. So that's the challenge. So a lot of us as creative types, myself, for those of you who watch our Creative Corner series, I have lots of ideas, and they're extreme. And I'll do my best. I'll put in blood, sweat, and tears to make that idea come alive. The problem is I don't have, or at least at the time, I didn't have the musicality. I didn't have the skill sets vocally or the music theory knowledge to execute the vision in my head. So part of that is leaning on others like yourself to execute some of those ideas, but some of it just never hit home because I didn't possess the skill sets to make those ideas truly come to life. She is such a rare artist in that she can imagine those things, and she has the skill sets to actually execute them to this degree. I think that's a magical combination that's very rare.
Yeah. Yeah. And throughout her total individuality and seemingly lack of a care for being commercial or appealing to whatever, like trying to fit into some box, she is like she
That's
is
the
universal.
byproduct of
Yeah.
it. Yes.
But that's not always the case either. There's some, like you said, there's some people that they will follow their creative muse to the hilt, and
They just hit a wall.
doesn't quite have the effect, to put it lightly.
Not so much. Sorry for the buy me coffee widget doesn't seem to be working.
Not working.
So if you sent one earlier and we missed it, we apologize. We'll make sure we'll check after the next song. The next is Novia Robot. Okay. I'm just going to go with whatever she presents me. I have no idea. There's 3 songs that were on the vinyl, not digital. Is this the other one? Or is there a different one coming up that we haven't got to yet? That one, that I'm not so clear of. Let's check it out.
God, it's just.
Oh, no, this definitely is. Sorry, because it's not on her page. This is one we don't have lyrics for. So this is one of the vinyl ones.
It's just the combination. It's so beautiful, and there's a hauntingness to it. It kind of keeps you a little off kilter a little bit. It's
constantly engaging.
Yeah.
Constantly engaging.
It's beauty, but it's not a saccharine type of beauty at all. It's not sentimental, but man, it is just it's exquisite.
Yeah.
It's.
All right. Mick sensibility is amazing. The reason why I asked the time signatures because I felt like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's which ends up being 4/4, but like where the pull, like it just lands you in.
I mean, if you just take the melody of it,
It strips it down easily.
That becomes more obviously
Right.
4/4. But again, the beat that she puts behind it, it's never stock. It's always.
This leans more Latin, but still not stock.
But not stock Latin. Not
No.
Not
that
like
would be the
reggaeton.
traditional.
Yeah. Everything is the attention to detail, and just when you listen to the production, like little like novelty moments, like the piano will just like you'll have 2 accent notes for a second and then kind of disappear again. Those little string swells and stuff, they'll come for a second, then they'll disappear. That's, to me, that's true production. That's really taking care and being creative with it, and
on top of it, how it was mixed. I mean, her team just knocked this out of the park because having all of those different soundscapes and those little novelty moments you're talking about, having it's cool, but to make it fit sonically, frequency wise, to feel a part of the whole is another skill set. So I mean, she has the best of the best.
Yeah, and it's just a seeming lack of copy and paste, which is definitely a go-to in a lot of production circles, which I do it myself. It's just and there's there can be a benefit to that as well. And people love repetition. They love to sort of know what's coming. There is a part of the listener that does love that.
My spirit animal is Johnny enjoying the strings.
Yeah. But the thing that I like, at least my taste, and I feel like a lot of people do as well, but from somebody that's behind the curtains and knows what goes into this stuff, like it's so interesting to me to listen to her because she doesn't repeat anything, and I'm just like I said before, I don't know what's coming next.
Yeah.
Melodically or production wise, or just the soundscapes, arrangements, it's always changing.
which is exactly why we're both buying this album as soon as this live stream is done, so we can go back and listen to it 1,000 times.
Yeah, I may have cheated. I think I cheated.
Did
actually.
you already?
Yeah,
You didn't listen to it yet, did you?
I already have it. I re-listened to the part that to part
Okay,
1 and part 2.
you didn't hear. Well, I know you
I
didn't
haven't
hear the
heard this
vinyl
part.
ones. Okay, all right. But
Don't
that,
be mad.
but,
It's Christmas.
but that does you're gingerbread. And that I was just gonna say to compel you to buy it beforehand and listen to it says something for this as well, because finding new music, we find new music on this channel all the time, but to go out and want to crave and listen to it in advance or multiple times amidst all the music, we talk about this all the time. This is our life. Like, I have students every day, so I'm hearing music all the time. So very often we like nothing and silence in between everything that we do.
I love silence.
So
no, this is inspiring.
this
Just
is
from
inspiring. Yeah.
I mean, it's great to. I enjoy listening to it, but also from a producer writer standpoint.
I saw that too somewhere. Sorry.
No, it's just like it's giving me ideas.
Yeah,
you know, there's things I want to steal. Just kidding. Borrow.
He's just gonna borrow and then put his name on it.
I love the sudden endings. Just always keeping you on your toes.
God, she's brilliant.
I mean,
she's
you could
brilliant.
take that vocal track and just take the raw vocal track and give it to like a producer, a pop producer, and they would totally have a different thing where it would be you could hear that in a pop setting where it's like your more conventional pop that you're used to hearing on the radio.
Sure.
I love that she took that and just the whole production's just it's still poppy, but it's just way weirder, and I love that.
It is way weirder,
I
but in
love
the
it.
best way. I know,
Yeah.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, I just so the guy that I work with, Sam, he would. I really have to introduce
Yes,
this
you
to
do.
him because he loves this type of stuff.
You
And-
pour over this.
Yeah, and he's always stressing, and we both stress. It's with our work, it's like, how can you be different? How can we look at this song in just a different way, in a different angle?
Reimagine it sonically.
Yeah, because you
and-
can obviously go the conventional way. That works. But if you can, we're always striving to do something a little bit weird.
Mhm. All right. Up next is Rosalía singing La Rumba del Perdón.
Pardon.
Perdón.
Yep.
So that means I'm sorry for my rumba. I'm guessing that's not. I don't speak Spanish. Am I close? All right. So this one is, we're back on the album. This is on the digital release, and we do have lyrics from her page at the bottom here as well. Whoops. Wrong button. Little bread. It keeps disappearing, slowly fading away.
Que tú compares
It's like Back to the
de
Future.
corazón inseparables, pero algo pasó. Había un kilo sin corte en tu cajón y de pura envidia alguien te lo robó. Tu mejor amigo, el que tocaba la guitarra, ¿qué será lo que pasó? Que de golpe la guitarra ya no sonaba y ni sonaba el teléfono. No sería tan amigo cuando aflojó las cuerdas de la guitarra, de las primeras al bordón, y ahí dentro metió el kilo, y igual que el kilo, él también desapareció, pero yo te lo perdono, todito te lo perdono, todito te lo perdono, todito
Look how they
te
string
lo
out that
perdono. Cuando dijiste voy a bajar por tabaco, mirando a los ojos de tu
yes latte. She did.
Oh, I need to hear all of that again.
Yeah, sorry, I missed it.
This is insane.
Y nunca volviste a cruzar el umbral de la puerta por la que te fuiste. Pero
I need to hear that again.
volviste a cruzar el umbral de la puerta por la que te fuiste. Pero
God.
yo sé que tú eres pa' mí. Yo sé que tú eres pa' mí. Yo sé que tú eres pa' mí. Yo sé que vendrás a mí. Dice la calle que tú eres pa' mí.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
Yeah, I'm starting to approach that territory that's getting past like the appreciation and respect and love for this to like annoyance, like because it is so good. I'm like, okay,
Insane.
let's back it up a little bit. Let's not be that good. Let's
Put it within reach.
put it with yeah, exactly.
If that was dancing in the upper chest voice, a little bit into the head voice, so it's one of the most difficult spaces of range wise relative to the singer, in terms of balancing the right amount of air pressure and getting the notes that you want. So getting a steady tone, and she just squiggled. It was just so perfectly, but it was a lucid squiggling. It was intentional. And it gave this fluttering feeling. It was probably the most acrobatic thing I've heard her do so far. And it came out in it buried track. And we're towards the end, and this is where she puts it. It's just
Exactly.
serving the song. And she's not
There's just no
showing
phoning it
off
in.
her skill sets early on or anything. She just put it, this is where this part goes. This is where this insanity needs to breathe.
Yeah. And when I think about the actual work that goes into that, it's like something like that that can take a long time because it just kind of floats, and the scale that she's using isn't a
Right.
conventional scale, and it just like cascades back into the next part. But it's just like all those little details that takes time and care and creativity, and again, there's no phoning it in here with her stuff. So
No.
and so this, I don't know. It's just
So you guys are saying
I
that's,
really appreciate
that's
the
like
time
a
that she puts
flamenco style of singing,
I
which I'm
think
not
so.
familiar with. So yeah, maybe that stylistically that type of run falls under that umbrella that I'm not.
yeah, but it's not like any flamenco that I've heard. It probably is based in that. It's just nothing is the typical.
But even so, it's still being able to execute it. It's one thing to imagine it, but her skill set to actually sing it that fluidly and that flowing is just absolutely
Yeah,
outstanding.
she's great. She's great.
Oh,
Just it's she's just pissing me off now. It's like
the Christmas Grinch is starting to come off.
no, it's like that. This is the I love stuff like this. It's just I'm just blown away.
Oh,
Dice quién sabe que tú eres pa' mí. Se dice en la plaza que tú eres pa' mí. Dile a tu madre que tú eres pa' mí.
Totally changes it up.
what is this?
Unexpected direction. I love how that's straightened out too.
Yeah.
El que no tiene sangre metida en las venas. Primero viene el veneno y luego la pena. La que piensas que puede escaparse del plan divino.
El que le está gritando del quinto al cuarto a su vecino.
La que siempre está dando muela y en habladuría.
Singers in here.
El que nunca dice lo que piensa aunque debería.
El que me dejó a mí antes que dejar su botella.
El que se muerde los puños de rabia.
So I didn't catch this earlier. So as we're hearing other voices being introduced, so Estrella Morente and Silvia Perez Cruz. I don't know either of their voices to call them out who's who, but those are the other voices we're hearing mixed in.
I don't know if you've noticed this about Spanish, but it's very sexy. It's a very sexy language.
It is.
It flows so well. And obviously her voice on top of it.
It's probably why I can't speak the language.
Man, it just flows like nothing else,
it
though.
does.
Piensan que debería de que me dejó a mí antes que dejar su botella, de que se muerde los puños de rabia y la rabia la muerde a ella.
Some swearing.
Cuando el poder pesa más que el amor, cuando
I
el
don't
miedo
have
está
the
en ti y el deseo a tu alrededor, el que mató a puñalas y el pulso ni le tembló, clava el cuchillo tan hondo que lo perdió. El que tiene alma de santo pero sigue pecando, cuando has mentido por mentir o has mentido por tu
This is the first time we've heard the cello do that. Novelty moments.
Anudar y desanudar, desnudarse y desnudar, para hacerlo como se debe. Tres cosas necesitarás:
Lyrics are heavy the more I'm
fuego en
trying
las
to read them.
manos, ternura en los ojos y a mí presente en el lugar. Técnicamente eso sería un trío, pero si solo miro no contará.
I mean, to end the like I can't to end the song like that, it's just I don't hear that like ever, but it's perfect. It's just she's just like all her instincts are just right on, but it's so unique.
So if you're new to watching our channel, I know we have several new viewers here. Reminder, hit like and subscribe so you know when we're reacting more Rosalía, which will be happening. It's hard for us. We've talked about this before. That's the next song. It's difficult for us to absorb lyrics and sound at the same time. And I think everybody's wired a little bit different. I've talked to some people before. It's like the first thing they listen for is the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wired like that. I'm more tonally based. You're more melodically chordally based. If I'm
Yeah, for sure.
kind of, yeah. So there's an emotional vibrational response that I have, the movement of the top line, the main melody, the quality of the singer itself, tonally, and the overall feeling is the first thing.
Right.
And then when we're analyzing in this setting, with an audience and everything else, there's a bit of an obligation in the back of my mind saying, okay, understand it, break it down. And then you have lyrics that are so well crafted, but I struggle being able to read. Well, end of sentence. I completed my thought
Reading
there.
is hard.
I have trouble reading and then also still acknowledging the context musically, what's taking place. So I always need multiple listens to really kind of deep dive into the lyrics. So I'm following the lyrics along to be like, oh, this is what it's about. Kind of just a general guide, but there's enough for me to see to know that this is so well crafted, and I'm excited to explore it more outside of the channel, and I'm just enjoying
There's no doubt that the lyrical content is quality is high. It's and again stuff gets lost in translation too with like the poetic meaning, but you just know that whatever she's writing lyrically is just.
And there's so many languages. It's even hard. If this was in English, but I'd still tell you the same thing. Like if it was in English all the way through consistently, I would struggle. But this is just next level complex.
But
too.
I always love the just sort of the juxtaposition that she always uses, where she'll explore dark themes lyrically, but it's over top of sort of a more of a dancey, for lack of a better term, track, because her dancey stuff is not your conventional dancey stuff.
Nothing's conventional.
But more of like a lighthearted. It's like moving forward. It's higher tempo. It's got a beat to it, so it seems a little bit more fun. But then when you actually look at the lyrics, it's not.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm a fan of that.
All right. Well, we have two more to go here for this insane album. The next one is
Memoria.
So memory, perhaps, is what that means. I have the lyrics on the bottom. And we got 500 people here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody.
Thank you.
Welcome. So This will, if you're looking to replay, if you just joined us, you want to watch the beginning, this will be blocked globally because of some of the content that we reacted to today. So there'll be a link in the top comment that'll be pinned to Patreon. So you'll still be able to see the whole thing after. I'm just glad we made it this far so far.
Yeah.
The live stream hasn't died yet.
Right.
Ainda te lembras de mim? Ainda sabes de onde eu vi? Que sou esta que aqui estou. Diz-me no meu olhar triste que alguma memória existe. E ainda sabes quem sou. Diz-me se ainda tropeço, se me alegro, se agradeço.
There's this tremble in her voice, not a vibrato, a tremble. There's moments where that straight, instead of it being an absolute straight line, she's right on pitch. There's like this tremor. She's literally allowing her nervous system to influence what's taking place inside the larynx. That's what gives you that effect. You can't just do it. You can't just apply pressure and create that type of sound. That is an emotional connectivity to the nervous system to allow those little trembles to take place.
The vocals are just expertly captured with this through the performance, which she's just hitting all the right marks, but also the post where they're leaving her dynamic. They're not over, they're not pitch correcting her, which would just ruin the whole damn thing.
This whole album would be useless. It would have been the point.
but even dynamically, they're not over compressing her. They're leaving her. It's just there's still the peaks and valleys of the volume swells. There's all the dynamics that you'd want to have, that we do have, that is giving it that aliveness. And I mean, you could, she has that kind of voice. I mean, she does have that pop voice where you could, you just do all the tricks and be out front, just and it would be like very smooth, very just streamlined. And it would sound amazing, but God, it's the it would just ruin the essence. And
There we go.
Man.
All right, so I backed it up a little bit. Sorry for interrupting such an intimate moment, but I'm going to back it up. I want you to hear that tremolo taking place as well. That's a nervous system response.
Diz-me no meu olhar triste que alguma memória existe.
Yeah, listen to the
E ainda sabes quem sou.
crescendos, big crescendos.
Yeah, the volume moving in and out with it.
Diz-me se
There's tremolo.
ainda tropeço, se me alegro, se agradeço, ou se ainda sei cantar. Recorda-me, por favor, alguma coisa, o que for, que eu não consigo lembrar. Vem comigo pela cidade, diz-me com sinceridade se tu te lembras de mim. Onde cresci, amei, com quem vivi e me dei, ou se a algo eu pus fim. Será que tu me conheces? Que o tempo passa e não esqueces quem eu fui, sou enfim.
The voice shifted.
Oh, meu doce coração.
Yeah, for those of you who are confused along with me for a second. It was like, that's not Rosalia's voice. So she really changed her tone. Like, what's going on? But the control is very similar. I don't know this artist either. The delicate dynamic. So at first it was just like, wait, is that her?
Yeah.
But it's not, which makes more sense as a listener. But her skill sets are matching Rosalia's. I mean, these are strong singers back and forth.
God, this is giving me like Claire de Lune vibes. You know, it's that same sort of magical feeling that I get when I listen to that song.
I know,
dude. This album is this is one of my favorites. I think this is
I'm
awesome.
with you.
Eu fui só em ver oh meu doce coração, diz-me se sabes ou não, ainda te lembras de mim. Siempre que me acuerdo de algo, siempre lo recuerdo un poco diferente. Y sea como sea ese recuerdo, siempre es verdad en mi mente. Y si mi alma se derrama en la falta de pasado, es el olvido. Cuando muera solo pido no olvidar lo que viví. Será que tu me conheces, que o tempo passa e não esqueces que eu fui isso, enfim. Oh meu doce coração, diz-me se sabes ou não, ainda te lembras.
Just that little moment. I'm sorry. Sorry to ruin the moment, but like,
I know.
just go back to that real quick, because that's just
Happily.
case in point of what I'm trying to say. It's a small moment,
like
but
every
it
3 seconds.
encapsulates the whole thing. Like, listen to this.
Ainda te lembras.
Like, okay, that little verb, that little effect just happens in that
In that second, right?
1.5
Her voice
second
is
moment.
dry throughout a lot of it, and then it's all of a sudden it's like, and it almost like she's just like fading into the distance. Just those little effect choices.
And she could have just phoned that in. I mean, her vocal performance was beautiful. It's just like, oh, just leave it as is. No, but she's like, here's a moment. I want to do something here. I want to say
Yes.
something. It just every second
Two of
something
them
is
together.
happening.
The Carminho. Is that how you say her
Carminho?
name?
Yeah.
Carminho. She's got a darker tone. You could tell there's just a little bit more resonant space in her instrument, so it gives it just a little bit of a warmer, deep, richer sound on the low end. Not taking away anything from Rosalia's. In fact, it's because of that the two of them sound so damn good together, because they're not stepping on each other's frequencies.
Yeah.
Just a great combination. I backed up just a little bit.
Okay.
I want to hear this tail out.
Yeah.
Nosso coração, diz-me se sabes ou não, ainda te lembras de mim.
This album is nuts.
She's something.
God.
Yeah, and this is we're not just like, this is not hyperbole. This is, I'm legitimately like, I think this is just so brilliant.
I agree. This is amazing.
I just wonder how they recorded it too, because nothing sounds like it was recorded to a click, which.
Well, this is a Philharmonic orchestra.
Okay, it is it's an actual orchestra.
It is. No.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if all the songs are. Maybe you guys know in the chat, but I know she worked with.
Because you can't do a song like that with plugins, really, because I mean, unless you spend like a year on it or
But
something.
even then, it's
But it's like to get that aliveness, and like nothing was to a click track. Everything had a very organic sway to it, push and pull. The way things slowed down, and the way that she would enter with everything, and even the like the guitar that was playing, it had a feel to it. It wasn't just it wasn't a plug-in that you just quantize and there it is.
no, it
Everything
breathes.
was alive.
Everything breathes.
Everything
The
breathes.
entire thing. So a couple of notes. You guys are prepping us for the song to come. The song Magnolias, this is the last one, is about her own death. Pay close attention to the lyrics, to the emotion, and her delivery. Her emotion alone is half the song. I'm sure it is. So this is the London Symphonic Orchestra.
Okay.
Thank you for the clarification, Victor.
Well, that helps. That helps.
That tracks.
Yeah.
That's definitely what we're hearing.
Yeah. But great arrangements with great players. I mean, that's
It's half the battle.
it's
but
like the Beatles albums, man. They were just one of the reasons they were so great. I mean, when they started getting into more complex recording techniques,
right.
they had the London symphony just at their disposal whenever, and it's like when you get a bunch of great, amazing players together.
Forgive my complete naivete here, because we're just discovering her now, right? She obviously has a history. There's no artist that just magically has the funds and the means and the networking to make this album exist, right? So she had to be pretty damn famous to some degree, or tied in.
Yeah.
She's building this for years, so
Sure.
we're getting the illusion of like this masterpiece, but we know as artists that's like the tip of the iceberg. The years of work and
Yeah.
craftsmanship and everything else underneath. So
And she's educated too. She got her master's in,
right?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, it's like that there's so much art that she's created that we need to go back and explore, because we don't know this woman. We just know.
I want to know more.
Yes, yeah, it's just amazing.
Dude, I'm just compelled for sure.
Before we hit play, thank you to Latte Lover on PayPal. She says Feliz Navidad.
Feliz
Todos.
Navidad.
What is that? Todos.
That's the dog, right? And
It's not Toto. No.
just kidding. I forget. I should know that. That's one that I learned in school.
If it was in Tagalog, I'd have a chance. Thank you, Richard and Johnny, for taking on this album with a whopping 20
To you. Feliz
copies.
Navidad to you. Merry Christmas
Oh.
to you, probably.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Latte Lover. You are amazing. Thank you for your support as always. And Latte's
Yeah.
going
Amazing.
to go
Thank you.
see. Say she's got tickets to see Rosalía in, I think in California, right?
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Enjoy.
we'll be chatting more about that as we approach when we get to see her on tour as well. Here we go. Here's the closer. I
don't want it to close. I don't want it to end. But
watch it be like 30 seconds and stop.
right, I
Just have
wouldn't
no
doubt
idea.
it. I wouldn't doubt it, and I would totally applaud that.
All right, here we go. She won 2 Grammys and Latin Grammys. Yeah, she's obviously. Oh, it says to everyone.
Oh, to everyone.
Dicen que si
Everyone.
vieras pasar a tu lado la muerte en la Mercedes, la que se alarga, te da buena suerte. Todos habéis venido, hasta mis enemigos hoy lloran.
Oh, I love those moments.
I want to hear that again. God, so well executed.
Hasta mis enemigos hoy lloran. Tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias.
I mean, that part. Okay, come on.
In the imagery she's setting up with the, am I interpreting this right, guys? Where it's like, is she in her own? Is this her funeral and throwing her magnolias like while she's in her coffin? And am I just making that up, or is I don't know where this is going? But it's just the imagery, yeah. And then you've got a digital sound.
No, you got this whole
Just
setup,
like-
this totally, symphonic, just totally beautiful. She's got her just wonderful operatic runs. Oh, and then out of nowhere, like, who thinks to do that? It's like, I love that so much. I love those disjointed, it's like part of you's like, that shouldn't be there, but the other part's like, yes, it should be there. That's art. That's the boldness.
I
that
think
I'm
I said
talking
this
about.
in the first third when we were listening to this album. It's like she takes you to where you didn't know
You wanted to go.
wanted to be.
Right.
Like you had no idea. She took your hand. You're willing to walk with her. This little mental adventure, sonic adventure, and then you arrive to this part of the song or the forest or interplanetary space, wherever your imagination goes.
Yeah.
She takes you there, and you didn't realize it existed.
Yeah.
It's
just-
absolutely perfect.
It's just, man, it's like so much of you when you're listening to this first part, it lulls you, and you just want to be, you just want to be swaddled in a warm blanket, and then she comes in
Yeah.
with a sledgehammer, like, nope, not yet. And it's just great.
All right.
And part of me protests that, just like, oh no, I want to keep listening to
But
that.
that's the whole point.
But that's the point.
Right.
Yeah, that's true art.
All right. I backed it up a little bit.
Tírame magnolias.
The creativity in this album is just unbelievable.
Sobre mi ataúd, que temes quemando rueda, lágrimas y goma se derriten la madera, gasolina y vino tinto, puros y chocolates, bailando con amor encima de mi cadáver.
Oh my God!
I love it. I love it so much.
Remember the gasoline and red wine, and then was it cigars and chocolate, dancing with love over my
Amor encima de
corpse. This is the imagery is insane.
This everything. This is everything.
puros y chocolates, bailando con amor encima de mi cadáver. Hoy se derrocha, burlando la
Make me squirt
suerte.
your cheap fate.
Lo que no hice en vida, lo hacéis en mi muerte.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
Tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias, tírame
Halfway.
Algún que otro navajazo me he llevado de la vida. Ella a mí me desarmó y yo le estoy agradecida. Y lanzará azúcar moreno sobre mi ataúd. Quedaros despiertos hasta que vuelva otra vez la luz. Promete que me protegerás a mí y a mi nombre en mi ausencia. Yo que vengo de las estrellas, hoy me convierto en polvo para volver con ella.
She's literally walking away from the microphone there. Holy
Wow.
crap.
This is one of the best things I think I've ever heard. It's bold statement. I think it's up there. This album.
It may be one of the greatest albums of all time.
it's really something.
And I don't know the languages. I don't understand everything I'm hearing, but the soundscapes, the imagery, the storytelling, the imagination, the execution. I mean,
You know what? When you got like,
my God.
you know, I'm really into like filmmakers and just amazing movies, and I love, you know, getting like somebody like Quentin Tarantino's opinion on like what his favorite movies are, or like Francis Ford Coppola or the greatest, Martin Scorsese,
Sure.
American directors, and in particular in this case, and they'll cite some of their favorite movies, and a lot of them are foreign films, and I always used to wonder, it's like how do you get the same effect when you can't understand the language, you know? And there's that sort of disconnect from, like, you know, because when you read subtitles, sometimes that can be a little bit distracting. I get it. It's like it shines right through, even through the language barrier. It just like that is.
I think you just need to pluralize that.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, when are we going to hear that again?
Dude, I don't even know what to say. She's just extraordinary. Like, and even if she was just the singer on this, I'd be like, wow, she's amazing. But the fact that she is part of every
facet
of it, I mean, I'm a huge fan. Huge fan.
Oh my goodness,
that's inspiring, man. It makes me want to go out there and start hustling and start doing it, because it's like that's
I like how this has turned into gin bread over the course of this hour.
Well, doesn't that sound better anyway, though?
It kind of does. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. The album was brilliant. We appreciate all of your love and support. All of your super chat and coffees and PayPal donations all go towards our trip and tickets and all that to check out Rosalía in 2026. We will absolutely be reacting to more of her music. Be sure to hit like and subscribe so you are alerted as to when that happens.
Yeah, and check out our we have a Rosalía playlist at this point.
Yes, we
probably
do.
So check out
Yes,
our other parts.
we do.
I'm going to
He just recently subscribed himself, so
Yeah.
now he's going to click on his first playlist.
Yeah.
This is good.
I've
This is
decided I
exciting.
like this channel. I'm going to check it out. Thank you so much. I'm going to sit with this for a little while. Jeez.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everyone. Bye.
Christmas.
Enjoy your